For thousands of Sudanese women, escaping the war didn't bring safety. Fleeing war was just the beginning of their nightmare. When Sudan's civil war erupted in 2023, over 12 million people were displaced. Many fled to Egypt, but racism, economic struggles, and lack of opportunities forced them to seek a better life elsewhere. Libya seemed like an option until they arrived. Layla, a mother of 6, thought she had escaped the worst, but she was wrong. She says, "My husband went to look for work one day and never came back. Then a man I knew raped my 19-year-old daughter. He told her if she spoke out, he would do the same to her younger sister. I feel like I'm losing my mind. We barely eat. My son is afraid to leave the house because the children call him black and beat him." And here is a testimony from Salma. Salma, a mother of 3, spent nearly 2 months held hostage by traffickers. She says, "They beat my children. They put my son's hands in fire while I watched. And me? They took me to the rape room. Every night, different men. I became pregnant. My husband abandoned me when he found out." And this is Jamila's story. Jamila arrived in Libya looking for work, hoping to feed her daughters. Instead, she found something else. "I worked as a cleaner. The man I worked for would follow me, whispering things. One day, I tried to leave, but he locked me inside. He raped me. I screamed for help. His wife was home. She heard everything, but she did nothing. Later, I found out that my daughters, my babies, were raped too by their employers. The police told me, 'You are just a black woman. You have no rights here.'" And here is Hannah's story. Hannah was kidnapped by traffickers and later detained by Libyan authorities. She says, "I was taken to a house in Tripoli. They raped me at gunpoint. They beat me until I couldn't stand. Then they sold me to another group who did the same thing. When I finally escaped, I thought it was over. But then, Libyan police arrested me. They took me to a detention center. They stripped us naked. They beat us for sport. They chose women one by one and took them away. We all knew what happened to them." See, being a refugee is bad enough. You are regarded as an illegal immigrant. You have no protection. Being a black refugee in a predominantly Arab society, that becomes even worse because of racism. When you are a woman in that condition, the odds are exponentially greater against you. That's the situation with these Sudanese women in Libya today as we speak. Layla, Salma, Jamila, and Hannah are not alone. Reports confirm systemic sexual violence, torture, and racial abuse against African refugees in Libya. Many face this abuse not just from traffickers, but from Libyan authorities themselves. These women thought they had escaped death, but today they live in fear, trapped in a country that treats them as subhumans. They need our voices. For thousands of Sudanese refugees, the war never ended. It just followed them. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thank you and God bless.